Just by looking at this map, there's probably one weird thing that stands out. These big purple spots, right? Now I know that can't be natural, I hear you say. And you're right, it's not. This is the doing of Kralkatorrik. Kralkatorrik is the crystal elder dragon, the big purple guy. Quite the big boy indeed. It's said that he's over 1,000 feet tall and his wingspan can completely block out the sun. So round up the Spartans and get ready to fight in the shade. Because if there's one thing Kralk is known for, it's his unstoppable fury that comes in the form of hurricanes, storms, and endless hordes of corrupted minions. These minions are known as the Branded. Kralkatorrik can brand any living thing with his breath. He can even brand the very land itself, which is why we have these big purple areas. Sometimes he doesn't even need his breath. He can brand an area just by flying over it. Like all Elder Dragons, he's got his champions like the Shatterer or Chief Cronon, and perhaps the most important dragon champion of all, Glint. Now, Glint has a lot of her own lore that we're not going to get into right now. But Glint decided to betray Kralkatorrik and help the mortal races when she learned how much they were suffering from the Elder Dragon's magic. After Kralkatorrik learned of Glint's betrayal, he was so furious, he woke himself out of slumber to go and confront Glint. He flew south over Ascalon, branding the land as he flew. This area became completely corrupted and soon became known as the Dragon Brand. Kralkatorrik would eventually find Glint, but Glint wasn't alone. She had the help of the guild Destiny's Edge, who together would fight off Kralkatorrik. But through the intense battle, they would suffer great losses. Kralkatorrik has had a vision of the future in which he saw no conflict between dragons and the races of Tyria, but he also didn't see himself in this future. Kralkatorrik will stop at nothing to make sure this vision doesn't come true, ordering his champions to cause as much chaos across the land that they can. Any OG Guild Wars players may remember you used to be able to see Kralk back in the Eye of the North expansion, but back then he just looked like a big spiky mountain range. We didn't know what we were in for yet. Anyways, if you didn't know, now you know.